Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Film Geek here, and this is my list of the worst 10 movies of 2009. Now, I'm going to be doing this list, and I'm also going to be doing a list of the best movies of 2009 in a minute, but the thing to remember here is I only watched 40 of the movies that came out in 2009. 40. Now, 40 movies is kind of a lot of movies, but there were literally hundreds. I think there was over 600 movies that came out, either in theaters or straight to DVD. You know, so 40 out of like 600 is not really good odds. So chances are there's going to be movies that are made your lists of best and worst movies, but might not be on my list because I just didn't see them. So, without further ado, here are my worst 10 movies of 2009. Number 10, My Sister's Keeper. I'll give it credit where credit's due. It had decent acting, but I really hated the format of the story with all the flashbacks and all the voiceovers. I just didn't like it. It kind of bugged me. Number 9, Paul Blart Mall Cop. I know a lot of people thought it was funny, and it was like in the top 10 forever, but I thought it was kind of stupid. Knowing. This movie was it was decent until the last like 45 minutes, and the last 45 minutes were so bad it just killed it for me. My Bloody Valentine. Not a very good movie. I was pissed off that I couldn't see it in 3D. For whatever reason, the movie theater I went to only had it in normal format, which I thought was stupid, but I didn't really care. I thought the movie was bad either way. Terminator Salvation is my number 6 movie. This was a really bad movie. Well, I'll give it credit. It was a good sci-fi movie, but it has Terminator in the title. It's part of the Terminator franchise, so while it might have been a good sci-fi movie, as a Terminator movie, it was shit. Number 5, Transformers 2, Revenge of the Fallen. There was nothing good about this movie. Number 4, Inglourious Basterds. Now, I know a lot of you guys loved Inglourious Basterds. I don't really understand how or why, because this movie felt like it was nothing but talk. Talk, 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 yap, 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 yap away. Some cool things happened in it, but most of it was just yapping. Number 3, Angels and Demons. This movie was slightly better than The Da Vinci Code, but that's really not saying all that much. The Da Vinci Code was shit. This movie is just a little tiny bit above shit. Number 2, American Virgin. This movie starred Rob Schneider, and the only reason I rented this movie was because I worked on it. I was a camera operator for part of this movie, and so I thought I had to see it. Well, it sucked a lot. Acting was bad, story was cliche and overplayed. It was just not good at all. And number 1, my worst movie of 2009, Dragon Ball Evolution. I'm a big fan of the Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball GT series. But this movie was so awful, it makes me rethink admitting that I like Dragon Ball. This movie was terrible. Don't ever see it if you haven't already. If you have, well, I can't really say I feel sorry for you because I'm in the same boat. So that's it. Those are my 10 worst movies of 2009. If you've seen them, you know why they're bad. If you haven't seen them, don't bother unless you really want to see a shitty movie. And if for some reason one of my worst movies is on one of your top 10 movies, let me know in the comment section down below. Tell me which one you disagree and why you disagree. I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say and what you guys have to think. So hit subscribe button if you haven't already, and get the word out. Tell people that Film Geek is here on YouTube.